AWS2 Bryce Batiancela, Staten Island native. You were about to tell us, do you think you could explain what it feels like when you jump in the water and it's a little colder than you thought? How's that go?
Absolutely. So, I mean, we do have gear that prepares for that, right? We have thermals and different types of swimsuits. We have a shorties, the long johns, and we wear Daisy Dukes when it gets a little warming out. But when you do get in that water and you're not wearing the proper gear, or just it's right there and a little bit too cold, it's definitely a rush, and it really pumps your adrenaline and takes away your breath for a second. But when you actually have to do that mission or do that SAR, you just get right back into it, and it just hits you, and you're like, all right, let's get focused and let's get into it.
Is there any way to acclimate to the cold water, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do some training, so once it gets a little bit colder, down in Norfolk, we'll go out to the open bay, and we'll actually start walking out and start going in, and we'll be like, all right, guys, we'll stay out here for 15 minutes, see how you feel, get a little feel you. Can you guys feel your hands, feel your toes? Yeah, we got it. All right, stay out there for a little bit longer, and then you're like, how you guys feel now? I was like, oh, can't feel my toes now. And then we'll take a little dive underneath real quick and feel that rush, so we know what it feels like when you first enter the water and when it hits you and it hits your face, and you got that little chill aspect coming to you.
So is there like a time element of how long the human body could kind of stay in an immersed, cold, frigid environment before it becomes dangerous?
Yeah, so we actually have a publication, the SAR-TAC, that tells you exactly what the temperatures and how long someone could survive if it's with a dry suit or not, and it's really probably it's going to be less than an hour, so we have to get in there quick and make that safe, so that's why we practice all the time.
Now, do you also have scuba capacity? Is that part of your role, or is that not really so much what
we do not have scuba capacity, but we do.
Snorkel
Yeah,
capacity?
we do have a snorkel, though. That's about it, though. We stay on the surface, you know, making that quick save. So, but if anyone is in distress or anything like that, we do an underwater approach. That was one of our types of procedures, so we can get underneath him real quick and try to calm him down and come from behind.
That's really cool. Yeah. What do you want to say to folks who might want to be in the Navy someday? Like, what part of this is something that really brought you to it, and what can you share that you think might be something for someone who's thinking about maybe joining the Navy?
Hey, if you want to challenge yourself, put yourself to the limit, see what you could do, I would definitely highly recommend trying to join the Navy. You know, you get to see the country, the world, and you get to meet so many people all around who are doing the same thing as you and seeing what their stories are, and you just build a bond with everybody. Pretty much every time I fly, it's like brothers that are in the aircraft, and pretty much we're counting on each other, and everyone has their type of role and to execute the mission and make sure it goes well.
Would you say you probably want to be a great student or a great athlete or both or neither, or does it matter?
Both, probably. Yeah, you want to be a great student. You want to take in all the information from anybody, older, younger. You know, you learn. I'm still learning from guys who just got through the training courses and stuff with the new stuff and different ways that they think. So you just got to take it all in and just, you know, let it work through it. You know.
How about the Staten Island family? You think is there something like if you had to say, hey, my Staten Island peeps, what do you want to say to them?
I don't even know, actually.
Yeah, okay, all right. We'll carry on. No, that's fine.
I think we're good.
Okay.
So the only thing, in terms of drills, do they have things where like people just jump off the side and say, okay?
So we do. We'll actually plan some personnel recovery in the water. We'll send out a boat and a couple of guys out in the actual ocean, and we'll get a call and we'll have to go execute that. Or we do it over land, over some field. We'll send a guy out there and be like, hey, that's your guy. Go get him. Do what you have to do. We'll land, execute. We'll use a litter that we have in the back and start carrying him around and get some exercise and get some reps inside.
Hey, last question.
Yep.
Weather must be a brutal factor. You got wind, you got cold, you have snow.
Oh yeah.
You have all kinds of stuff. How do you train for that? How do you deal with it in the real time that it's happening?
Oh man, sometimes you can't even prepare for it. You know, you go into a sunny day like this, and then out of nowhere you come into like the clouds or a rainstorm. You know, you just got to be ready, be prepared. That's why we have a go bag. You pack a little bit of thermals, a jacket or something, and thank God the aircraft has ECS, so we get some airflow with some heat back there. You know.
And finally, do you always keep a pair of like a bathing suit in your knapsack, or if you're like in Staten Island, just in case you may have to like hit the pool or something?
Yeah, I do. You know, whenever I get the chance, I'll go for a little dip, a little swim somewhere.
All right. Well, thanks again.
Absolutely.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you.